So as promised, I want to pass along to you an encouraging update we received this week from North Africa. Our partners there share that after a century of labor and toil, today is the day of harvest. In North Africa and the Middle East, people are coming to Christ in numbers unimaginable a decade ago. There's an urgent need to provide quality biblical training for leaders of these emerging churches, and that the newly forming church cannot afford to lose its leaders as a result of inadequate training and mentoring. The new reality of the Arab church includes national leaders who are expressing an urgent concern for leadership development and sound theological training. National churches in one North African country are actually being closed down, and the believers are being forced underground more now than ever before. Now, this may seem like a negative, but I want to encourage you that it's actually evidence that God is about to move in a big way. Nothing grows faster than the persecuted church. So this is actually a tremendous opportunity for the faith of believers to deepen and grow stronger, and for true discipleship to happen, which will result in the growth of his church. What's especially encouraging are reports that new believers have hunger to learn how to study the Bible and pass on what they've learned to their local communities, and that Bible schools cannot produce leaders fast enough to meet the demand in that region. One team that you support through your Faith Promise Giving has developed a discipleship and leadership curriculum called Progressing Together, and I've included a link to that in this email so you can explore that a little bit further. But this curriculum takes a new believer from basic knowledge of Christian doctrine and spiritual maturity to higher levels of biblical understanding and leadership preparedness. So along with this, our partners equip trainers and instruct national churches to carry out biblical training in their own local context. And they provide practical instruction on how to use the inductive method for individual or group Bible study. While most Bible study programs have been produced either for Westerners or people raised in the Christian faith, these courses have been designed specifically for believers from a Muslim background. So the Lord is at work transforming individuals, churches, communities, and numerous emerging churches are sprouting up throughout the region. God has provided a clear open door to move forward with training discipleship group leaders and church leaders throughout North Africa. And our partners share with you that they are thankful for the funding that God has provided through you. None of this would have been possible without your partnership. So thank you, and stay tuned next week for another amazing update from North Africa and the Middle East.